Our top story here at 6 tonight, a former cop finding himself on the wrong side of the law again. Kenneth Rosimini quit the Coxsackie police force a few months back. That was after he was picked up by Albany Police last winter for allegedly pointing a loaded gun at a man on North Pearl Street in Albany. Well, tonight he is in hot water once more, and again, it involves weapons. Our Jennifer Lukey is live in Ravenna tonight. She has more on our top story. Good evening, Jennifer.
Hi, Dory. Good evening. Yeah, the suspect in this case was arrested today. He was arraigned just a few hours ago in the village court behind me on charges of criminally possessing a high-capacity magazine. That's a violation of the SAFE Act. Also, he was charged with possessing brass knuckles and for having fireworks in his home. Now, investigators searched that home around 10 a.m. this morning after getting a search warrant to do so. He was taken into custody, the suspect, and arraigned, like I said, a couple of hours ago here. Now, owning a high-capacity magazine and brass knuckles, believe it or not, is allowed if you're a police officer. But Rosimini resigned from his Coxsackie Police Department position earlier this year after that other arrest you mentioned about pointing and allegedly pointing a loaded handgun at an acquaintance. Now, because he was already out on bail when he was rearrested today, when he was arraigned here today, the judge remanded him back to the Albany County Jail without bail this time.
It's always important that all police officers obey the law to the fullest extent, whether you're current or former. If you don't, there are consequences to be paid. We collected a number of pieces of evidence which will be examined to determine if any additional charges are required.
Now, I asked specifically if Rosimini had turned in all of his department-issued gear. In this case, police aren't saying, they're not being quite clear on that, but what they are saying is the magazines for the arrest today were for a personal weapon, not the department weapon. So there's still some unanswered questions here, but we know of these 3 charges, 1 a felony, 1 a misdemeanor, and 1 a ticketed offense, those fireworks. But again, he's back in the county jail tonight without bail. Dory?
And Jen, another point to clear up here, under the SAFE Act, a police officer can have a high-capacity gun. That's even if it's not issued by the department?
Yes, but they have to be a current or a retired police officer under the SAFE Act. And in this case, he resigned his position from the Coxsackie Police Department under obviously, suspicious charges that he's still facing right now. So he is not allowed to have those magazines, just like you or I are not. And I'm told that it was able to hold 10 rounds of ammunition, the magazine that they found in his home today.
All right, good information. Jennifer Lukey live in Ravenna. Thanks so much for that report.